Hello, everyone. Let's have a little chat. Sit down on this bench. This river is pretty nice, isn't it? Oh, I just want to let you know that you're looking pretty good today. Just thought I'd let you know that. This video has been coming for. Oh my God, no, that's bad. It's bad. No, the last episode. 2 years. It took me 2 years to make this video. At this stage, I've overhyped this video to the point where it's impossible for me to meet the expectations. And I don't want to give any excuses, really. It's just me. I'm just a shitty YouTuber, really. That's all there is to it. I'm just really bad at making YouTube videos. So this video series has been about me trying to reach 1800, which a lot of people consider good for some reason. It's like top 1% or something. If you're anywhere below that amount, you're basically not allowed to have an opinion on like balance or changes to the game. You're just basically trash, and you should uninstall the fucking game, So I've been on this little quest to reach it alone without any help from anyone, and I've been through a lot of stuff, and my other account where I just play with anyone, literally I just go into the chat and ask any random guy, hey, you wanna play? Even that account is getting pretty close at this point.
Wow.
But I can't play in my main until I edit this video, and I put it off for so long. Let's just go into the first game. I'm playing Dark Lady, a hard carry, as you can see here. And that's about everything I remember from this game. Yep, I played a carry. I farmed, huh? That's pretty cool. Farming is good when you're a carry. I got some items. Items are good. I see a null stone in my inventory. Knowing myself, I got it for probably a very good reason. So let's take a look at the enemy team. They have Swift Blade. You block the ultimate, that's very good. Dr. Repulsor, you block the second skill that disables you, really good. Devour ultimate blocked. Thunderbringer blocked. And Glacia's Ice Imprisonment, just all really good stuff. Yeah, I actually pick items to counter the enemy team. I don't just go for the exact same mindless build every single game and then go to my buddy and tell him, hey, you didn't go for this exact freaking build this game, you are so terrible, I'm gonna trash talk you now because I don't have the brains to get any other items ever. I hate those guys. Why do you do that? You go for the exact same build and then you're like, my MMR is higher.
You're disgusting. You're fucking sick.
And you should stop telling other people how your one perfect build that you go for every single game is just so perfect that nobody should ever get anything else. So here's my opinion on how you can raise in rating in any game ever. Look at what the enemy team is doing and actually react to that instead of mindlessly doing the same thing every single game. Best Advice 2014. I won this game. I don't know why. I don't remember. Let's go on to game number 2. Kid, you did something bad. I can smell it. Oh well. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Kid, what did you eat? Okay guys, cute cats aside, there's one thing I just don't understand. Supports and wards. I just don't. What? You start the game, you press BRTT, which in Han are the hotkeys to buy both wards. Your entire objective when you're playing support is to just buy the wards for the entire game. I guarantee you, as long as you don't like AFK and feed the enemy team, if you just buy the wards consistently, just buy all the wards every game, and buy some counter wards, you can easily get to 1700 and higher. It's not a difficult thing to, like, playing support on its own. There's like a high skill ceiling there because you need to harass, you need to gank lanes, blah blah blah. But if you want to get like a really good rating, just buying wards alone is enough. And yet, even in higher level games, for some reason, people just don't do it. They just don't do it. Oh, well, I could buy wards, and it's like a couple of buttons. You know, that's kind of hard. A couple of buttons. Have you ever pressed a button? It's pretty difficult. I don't understand. It's just literally a few buttons, and people don't do it. But for those who want some advanced tips, basically take a look at the enemy team and take a look at what supports they have and which support is the more likely one to ward, like the harder one, and which lane did he go to. Chances are the wards are going to be around that lane unless they have a suicide or something. Another trick I use is I personally place wards of sight just on the edge of a neutral camp to prevent it from spawning and also give vision of that area. So you basically get vision and deny the enemy farm. It's pretty cool. And it's not difficult. It's just MMRs that you get for warding. I don't know, people probably think, oh, SomaZ, stop messing around. Like, really? Just warding is gonna give me 1700 MMR. It really is that simple. It really is that simple. You just need to buy the wards. There is no secret. I don't know. For some reason, people just don't like free MMR, I guess. Unfortunately, next game I was not nearly as lucky with my team, so I was playing mid Sulfuris, and you can see that already on level 2, so Solstice decided to gank, and the gank didn't work out in the end. Like, maybe I could have gotten the kill, but I decided not to risk it and play it safe. And just listen to my response. I think I responded pretty well, like, politely. I wasn't flaming. Just like, give it a listen. This is a bad idea, man. I'm not sure how you expected to kill him. But thanks anyway for the gank. Like that's not so bad, right? But this guy took a look in his notebook, or his Apple Watch run or something. He was like, what's my dig quota for today? Oh, I haven't met the quota at all. And he just proceeded to do exactly that. I muted the guy, of course, and then he flamed the rest of the team, and some of them muted him as well or something. I don't know. And you can see that the win is already like approaching, right? The win for the enemy team, that is. Unfortunately, it did not stop there. The rest of the team also started flaming because guess what? There was one of those, oh, you didn't go for this one build kids on my team, who of course decided that he needs to have it known every fucking minute that his build is so much better. Unfortunately, they could not use the MMR argument in this game because I was the highest MMR on this team, but that did not stop them from absolutely ruining everything. It's just so much trash talk, and listen to my response. I think I handled it well. Like, I tell him like a level-headed person. Because it's my build. What the fuck is wrong with you? I think my build is better. I can farm faster with it. Well, okay, it doesn't look like you're really winning the game either, so I'm not calling your build shit. Like, I'm not giving these guys crap constantly throughout the entire game about the build. Like, okay, you made some bad build decision. Okay, that probably wasn't good. But I'm not gonna trash talk the entire game like a complete dick. And unfortunately, when it comes to trash talk, it gets to everyone. I think there's very few people who can legitimately just keep listening to it and be unaffected. Like, look at this. I am going to farm Asian. I'm like farming Asians right now. And the enemy team is pushing the base. I'm not griefing or anything. I legitimately just cannot focus because there's so much trash talk going on. I just can't focus. They just won't shut up. And that was my biggest mistake and biggest downfall this game. I should have just ignored all of them instantly, and not like the kind of ignore that your mom tells you, like, oh, Billy is just silly, just ignore him. No, I mean hardcore, just block them. A simple block could have given me a chance to win this game. Unfortunately, it just got completely trashed. It just was bad. Let's just forget this ever happened. Hey guys, let's invent a new meme that this part of the video did not exist. And just go to game number 4. The next game started with trash talk. Apparently I can't pick Scout, ever. Anyone who picks Scout should just kill themselves. You just should end their life. That's what he essentially told me, to kill myself, because that's what you're going to be doing if you don't level your Q. It's very important to level your survivability skill as a suicide, so that you just don't die. This has happened. I've already been through this. I am familiar with these events. I know what this means. What's this feeling? power. I've learned from my mistakes. And then I just played the game. By the way, this is the high-level game where you only get one word. I don't know why. You just one word. I call it the one-word meta, but I still don't have an explanation for it that makes any sense. Maybe people just hate MMR. Is there some kind of secret hate MMR? I don't know. So we have a problem here in this game, right? As a Suicide Scout, I really need to ward the pool camp. It is an invaluable ward because not only does it help me survive, it helps me get farm, it prevents the enemy carry from getting farm as well. It's just an insane ward that you should always place whenever possible. But there's a problem. The mid player does not have a rune ward because one word meta. So as a Suicide Scout, you always need to level your Q. Otherwise, you're just going to die a lot. And usually my follow-up build order is to level E twice for that extra harassment and less hitting power. When I'm playing a carry, I refuse to buy wards or support of any kind out of principle, because in general, when I support as a carry, I just proceed to lose the game. I don't know if I'm just unlucky or if it's a consequence of my team already being bad, where it had to come to the point where I had to support, but this game, I am not a carry. So I am willing to sacrifice some of my early game just to make the mid player's life easier. Like, this guy just wants to see where the rune spawns. It's not his fault that Elonia is just bad, okay? It's not his fault. And as a Suicide, this game I have decided, okay, I got this. I will sacrifice some of my early game. I'll have worse last hitting, worse harassment, but I will get a ward up for this guy. And that's what I did. I just sucked it up. And I thought, okay, if this guy is not gonna ward, I'll buy the wards myself for the entire game if I have to, because I'm not the carry. If I don't get too farmed, that's totally fine. Like, it's not a big deal. You gotta pick up the slack for other players. However, it seems I was not the only one who noticed that Elonia was not very good, as soon Sandraith has started to flame her as well. Now, this is probably a situation where it would have been one of the easiest decisions of any person's life to just flame Elonia, to just jump on the hate bandwagon and together flame the guy. Like, I told you the kid was bad. Or the second easiest decision is to just say nothing. Just let him get flamed, who cares? But remember those powers I got earlier, right? They weren't just for the ignore button. In this situation, I actually supported Elonia. We'll ask him one time normally. I could have flamed him, I could have stayed silent and just not said a thing, but I decided to stop the flame because it's gonna get to everyone. It's gonna ruin the game. If you want to win, you have to stop this kind of stuff. You have to intervene, even if you're not at fault. Then Sandraith flamed him again, and again I came to Elonia's defense. Like, okay, maybe he's not a good player, whatever, just don't flame him, just stay calm, just let him play his game, okay? And I just really had this game. But it seems Elonia has tilted a little bit in this game, and he proceeded to suicide multiple times throughout the game. He was completely out of position and just dying in really dumb situations, something that I used to do before. And I decided to yet again come and help the guy. I said, Elonia, you need to like relax. I don't know, I think you're too upset to play well. Just like chill, man. It's okay. Just play safe. And guess what? He started playing good. He started ganking together with him. We even got a kill together. He just stopped suicide. He just stopped dying and started playing a lot better. And then we just won. Is this the forbidden power of just not being a dick? I can't believe it. It works. It actually works. It's a real thing. Nice Storm Spirit, man! And this is gonna be the end of this video, a story of how I won some MMR. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll try and stay alive for you. I really will. But don't trust me, I'm a shitty YouTuber.